Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your mid-month 2024 December reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ellena, and I'm going to jump right in and see what Spirit has to say for your remaining year here in 2024. And again, some of these energies will move into January as well, but take what resonates, leave the rest, and yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, jeez, my goodness. It just wants to pop right through. Another one. Okay, so let's begin. So your a manifestation card pops up right away. It says, take action steps towards your dreams now. The world is in your hands. Ask and it is given. So, inner child. Nurture the inner child within you, the need to have more fun, unhealed childhood trauma, okay? Stand up for yourself. You are worthy. Now, looking at your energies for December, what I am seeing is that there's a lot of creative energy that is coming through for you at this time. Things that make you really happy. This is somebody that is creating something. This is someone that is taking pen to paper or like taking the time to write that script, write that novel, or start writing music or creating something, building something. And it's like the world is in your hands. Like when I look at this image, I see a hand holding the world. And I feel like you are now taking the steps to kind of do the thing that has always made you happy, but you never really had the time to do it, or you never really felt like it was the right time to do it. I think Spirit is nudging you in the direction where you are learning that you are worthy of having a life that is fulfilling and you're able to create and do the things that you love and be supported for it, because this is your alignment card and this is your self-worth card. So it really does come down to how aligned you are with your authentic self, and then also knowing your value, knowing your worth, and knowing that you're worthy of that life that you have seen for yourself or that you want for yourself. So, which is an amazing way to start December, or like the middle of December leading to the next year. So that's really exciting. So let's see what else Spirit wants to say at this time. Oh my goodness. Some cards like to just fly out. Another one. For Aquarius. Aquarius Collective. Aquarius Collective. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, heavy heart. Interesting. Take time to nurture your emotional wounds. Interesting. Reaching out. This is a very different layer here. You know, as I'm looking at this row of your reading, I feel like I think there's like a lot of things that are coming up when it comes to not feeling worthy of getting the things that you want in life, or not feeling worthy of asking for help, not feeling supported, maybe in your past in terms of getting the things that you need, or maybe there are people that disappointed you and were not able to be there for you, so you felt like maybe you had to do a lot of these things by yourself. Maybe you had a lot of responsibility growing up and you didn't really have time to spend on yourself in nurturing your inner child because you had to grow up too fast. So this row is really talking about the inner work, the inner self-reflection, healing work that's kind of being brought up to the forefront right now, because you have these dreams, you have these things that you want to do in life, and you've always wanted to do them. It's never left you. However, these belief systems or these things that have caused you to believe that you're not worthy of those things. Spirit is really asking for you to kind of look into why that is, because Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy. It's like you're one belief away from changing your life in the way that you want to. So it's kind of interesting. Reaching out also means like taking that step. Maybe asking yourself, have you been settling in a life that maybe is not fulfilling for you? Or have you been too comfortable with your situation that you don't feel the need to reach out for more, even though it's not truly passionate for you? It's almost like Spirit is really trying to ask you to start asking these questions, whether or not this is really what you want to do in life, and if it makes you happy, right? Reaching out means to kind of step into the unknown, because the unknown, even though it can be, quote, scary, the unknown is where miracles and surprises happen. So if we keep choosing the same things for the routine of it, for the predictability of it, we miss out on opportunities that could be incredibly fulfilling for us, that could be more than what we even imagined for us, the surprises, the blessings, all of those things, because we are too programmed to believe that how things are is a safe way to be. It's not incredibly exciting, it's not my passion, but at least I feel safe in that, or I feel comfortable in that, for the time being. It's being comfortable in discomfort. So Spirit wants you to kind of really focus and figure out why that is. But yeah, there's a lot of heart chakra healing that I see that might be required at this time. So I don't know if you want to, do some meditations on healing your heart, or start working on maybe forgiveness of the past, forgiveness of people, forgiveness of yourself, and feeling like you deserved being, I don't know, like deserved any of the hardships that you went through, right? It's letting go by keeping your heart open, because if we close our heart, we kind of block ourselves from blessings that want to come through. So this is also telling me that you're deeply protected at this time. This is an important time for you to be cocooned and like in a healing state, to kind of focus on the inner work that is needing to be, I wouldn't say addressed, but it's being brought up to your attention to look at. And you need a kind of safe environment to kind of do that. You can't constantly be super busy and just be distracted and be spread out too thin, and do the inner work. No way, you'd be burnt out. So Spirit is almost like carving a way for you to kind of have that moment to kind of self-reflect a little bit, and to get really clear about what you want and what you want to create and your intentions at this time, which is lovely, because Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back. So is there any closing messages that you would like for Aquarius to know at this time, Spirit? They keep saying, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Spirit of the Guru Mother. This is a card that I get when I am getting the reinforcement message of like staying really focused on what it is that you're setting your intentions on and what you wish to create. I just feel like letting go of distractions is a really big thing here. Because I feel as if, I don't know, maybe some of you guys have been brought up to think that your opinions don't matter, your perspective doesn't matter. Like, it's like you spent your whole life focusing on other people and what they want. And it's almost like you feel a little bit lost in terms of figuring out what it is you want. And I think Spirit is really wanting you to stay focused on yourself at this time. Pour into your own cup. Because if you don't fulfill your own cup, it's almost like you're not really living the life you want. You're living the life of what someone else wants, which will never be fulfilling for you. It's like living in a way where it's like you're living the dreams of other people, but it's like, where's your dreams at? How come you're not living your dreams? You know, people can have their opinions on what they think you should do. However, they are not living your life. They are kind of sharing perspectives of what they would do from their limited experiences, right? But your life is different from them. They're not in your shoes. So it's really important to make decisions on what you want. And if that means cocooning yourself and getting away from certain people, cutting certain people out of your life, that's what you're going to have to do. But it also means reaching out to the ones who do resonate with you, who really get you. This also means reaching out to like-minded people, like spiritual healing modalities too, or artists, or like whatever profession you're trying to create or like to move into, reaching out and trying to see if there's, maybe there's opportunities there. Maybe they have a job opportunity for you there. Something like that. Archangel Raphael and Malachite, that crystal keeps showing up. It's almost like I feel like you need to read up on like what Malachite does. I feel like it amplifies things, and I feel like it's a protective crystal, but I don't know too much about that. But I know Archangel Raphael helps heal the heart and also really helps us focus back on our spiritual path. So it says grace for the grand gesture. So what is the grand gesture? The grace of the grand gesture to me represents this. You are the art project. Sometimes we're busy. Sometimes we have like resting periods. Sometimes we are shifting old stuff away. Sometimes we're paving the way for the new. The grand gesture is the art of your life. So at this moment in your life, it's like you're taking the time to cultivate what's important to you and getting clear, and to not feel as if you need to rush from one point to the other, to feel as if you're not like, I don't want people to feel like they're a failure because they're not yet at that massive stage in life where whatever accolades or whatever is being poured into them. It's almost like Spirit is saying every point in your journey, there's a reason for it, and to trust and surrender with the flow of that, because it's not really always about your timing. It's about God's timing, the universe's timing. And if you rush something and it's not the right time, it can actually cause more stress than anything. So I think it's really important for you to understand that your life has different chapters, and it makes an interesting story when it's not just one tone, right? You have the ebbs and flows to it, and to really appreciate all of it, even though it can be difficult. So it's beautiful, this crystal, this image. It's very powerful. It's almost like royalty. Someone who's like remembering their royalty. Empress energy, emperor energy, wealth energy, prosperity energy. The regalness about this crystal or this card image that I can't seem to shake away from. It's like remembering your nobility, moving with integrity, and remembering thyself, I feel. Ugh, oh my gosh, look at that. Heart healing. What did I just say? Angel Bathiel and Rose Quartz heart healing. Yeah, you have Archangel Raphael here, and you have Rose Quartz here. So yeah, this is a reading about self-worth, self-confidence, loving the self, remembering the self, and knowing that people who really love you, they'll understand you if you need to take a break or you need to kind of separate from them for a bit. There's also a lesson in people pleasing, maybe codependency, where it's like you're learning to put healthy boundaries up. It's not about constantly being nice, because I don't like the word nice. Nice is people pleasing, and it's coming from a sense of insecurity, whereas kindness exhibits love and respect. However, you also have very healthy boundaries for yourself because you love and respect yourself. So there's something about not feeling guilty for putting boundaries up. There's also something about just learning to pour into your own cup. And I think maybe it feels a little bit of a foreign concept, you know, especially if you're always spread out and you're always wanting the best for everyone, which, you know, because you're such a loving being, right? You care about other people. I think Spirit is seeing that, you know, one of the greatest gifts we can do is pour into our own cups, so that when we stand in our authenticity, our alignment, and we radiate a sense of healthy love, we are actually giving other people the opportunity to look at us and see that, you know, you are a representation of what it's like to be truly authentic in your own power. And that is one of the greatest gifts you can give to people who are observing you, because you allow them to make a choice for themselves and be like, oh, they're doing that. They're pouring in their own cup. They're doing so well. They're standing in their alignment. They're being authentic. That means I can do it too. And so it's one of the greatest gifts you can give to someone else, by focusing on you and taking care of you. I know it sounds really strange to say, but it's the truth. So with that being said, I hope you take it easy on yourself this month. Thank you again for tuning in. If this reading resonates with you, feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment. I love reading your comments. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.